Hi, welcome back to the Joy of Civ. I'm your host, Christian. Today we rejoin the Swedish Empire in the midst of a war against England. I think we're nearing the end of this war, at least we'll be attempting to bring it to a close. War weariness is beginning to weigh heavily on our empire, and we have nearly accomplished the objectives that we set out to achieve, which was taking a few of the English cities to the north. And yeah, so we'll be getting back into the game here, and the focus of this series is on city-states and what they can do to, kind of change the game. And I'm not sure that I've really demonstrated that super well in this series, but all in all, it's still been an enjoyable game. So let's get back into it. I'm glad you're here. All right, well, let's start first of all with a bird's eye view of the world. As a reminder for anyone who's been watching, and just to let anyone who hasn't seen the other episodes know, this is kind of the core of our original Swedish Empire. We are in the industrial age, and you can see we have some very well developed cities here. Several of them have wonders of the world, and just overall a pretty developed area of our empire. Over here we have some newer colonies that have been settled around this city-state here, the city-state of Lahore. And these colonies will continue to be developed as we play along in the game. And then we have the English conquests, starting here on the coast with a city that the English founded, and we were happy to bring into the Swedish Empire. And then more to the point of what we were doing with this war with England was taking the cities here north of the main part of our empire. So we have managed to take this city, and we are very close to bringing this one down. I'm going to switch back out of screenshot mode into regular mode so we can see kind of the state of where our troops are, where England's troops are, and just the health of cities and that sort of thing. So I think what we might do is attempt to take Hull here, which is north of Taruga, again north of the main part of our empire, and then we will negotiate peace. And I think at that point the loyalty of Birmingham will begin to waver, and I think we might be able to get it just to loyalty flip to our side. So I think that's what we might do. You can see England, despite the fact that our navy has pushed them back from the Swedish coast, they are really crowding in here up near Hong Kong, one of our allies. And to this point, they really haven't done much damage, you can see, but it is a pretty decent naval presence they have. All right, well, I think that's enough for an intro, and we will get back to things here. All right, so we had just sailed up here to this island and have plans to found a city here. Notice the cliffs of Dover have some oil off the coast, so this will be a good city to get kicked off.
Benjamin Franklin may have discovered electricity, but it was the...
All right, so it's the year 1500. We have just discovered electricity. We're doing quite well in science. In fact, let's look at the tech tree here. We are the leader in science right now. Let's flip over to the cultural tree. Also leaders in the cultural tree as well. So I mentioned this in the last episode. Let's just do a quick zoom out here. I'm going to switch to the Empire view by pressing 9 on the keyboard. And it'll give you sort of a view. So you can see where our cities are and where our districts are. You see there's like lots of districts, you know, nice core of cities here. And if you look at the other empires, they've really, like, it seems like compared to a regular game, they've gone very sparse in terms of districts. And I'm playing with this Roman Holidays AI Rework mod, and I think it has changed the priority of the AI for building districts, and I think it's kind of made it a bit easier in terms of you know, taking a science and cultural lead. But or maybe I'm just playing really well, but I don't think that's the case. So let's move along here in the research tree. All right, our special Carolean units have done really well for us so far. We could build a forbidden city. I kind of like the idea of that. I was going to consider building an industrial zone there, but I think the forbidden city is actually a better play. All right, so I'm going to press Shift D to delete that old map tack. All right, so there was a suggestion in the comments of one of my recent videos that I could use my privateers to take any of the tribal villages that are on the coast of some of these islands. So when we get our next privateer, we've got a caravel here. When we get the next privateer, I think that might be something to do. I often forget about that sort of thing. But we're going to bring this caravel back and rest and repair. All right. I think we're done building up a military at this point. All right, so we've taken the walls down here at Hull, but we still need to finish off these English units. And the city is still holding strong there too. Okay, our frigate is very wounded. I'm going to bring it back and heal it up. All right, I'm not sure if I want to go up here and engage with all of these English ships with a single ironclad. I'll wait for the other one to come along. Okay, looks like we can promote this field cannon. We can also promote the privateer. Although I think I would like to take another shot at this redcoat here. Bring those guys back into York. I don't want them to just get bombarded by that frigate. All right, let's found this city here at the Cliffs of Dover. There we go. That era score is actually going to be pretty nice because it would be really good, certainly to avoid a Dark Age, but if we can get ourselves another Golden Age, that'll help even more with loyalty pressure on England. All right, let's see, what should we get started with here? So let's go for a granary. Get a free builder, thanks to, I believe it's one of our government plaza buildings. We're very close to making peace, but not quite, not quite. Okay, we got ourselves a bank here. So earlier in the game, I attempted to build the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus right here in the hills and was unable to do so. The AI beat me to it. So another district right there would be pretty nice. Industrial zone would be good. Theater square is another decent option. I think we'll go industrial zone. There we go. All right. We're going to explore out this way a little bit. These islands earlier were found to be pretty well populated with barbarians, so it's possible our ship will get waylaid by barbarians, but we shall see. All right, so we're waiting for support from our other ironclad. Let's see, this one is the HMS Turn, and this one is the Echo. All right, we'll let this frigate rest and repair. Okay, so we should be able to take Hull this turn. I would like to promote my my bombards, but we'll do that next turn. Maybe we won't be able to take Hull. It's actually holding on better than I thought it would. Have to get these Caroleans into place, and then I think we'll be able to do that. I'm not going to move this field cannon up here. We would just be too vulnerable to range strikes from the encampment up there. I don't mind my Caroleans taking a shot or two. They can take it. Alright, these guys are not able to press the attack this time around, so suppose I could find somewhere for them to pillage and heal up. But I think next turn we'll, with the Carolean Corps, we'll be able to take those guys out. We lost our bombard. It's too bad. Had a promotion ready and everything. All right, so we've got a privateer here. We're gonna set that one off to exploring. And what I'd really like to build here in Göteborg is a neighborhood out here, but we're still a few turns away from urbanization. So we'll go for a shipyard in the meantime. Okay, we have a privateer fleet here. Yeah, we should be able to finish this city off now. Oh, not quite. Not quite. That's too bad. And in fact, we will probably lose the cuirassiers to the encampment down here, unless these hills are going to prevent them from attacking us. I don't think that's the case, though. Yeah, too bad these Caroleans can't get over there. And these guys are badly wounded. Get them out of harm's way. All right. So trade has not been a focus of this game, but it's really worked out well. All right, so we had an alliance with the Dutch, and I think we'll renew that. There we go. Okay, so this privateer is going to gather some of these tribal villages out here on the coasts of some of these islands. And our ironclads will move in on the English up here. Maybe we'll take out one or two of their ships before the end of the war. So there's one civilization left in the game that I have not yet met. And I'm wondering if they're somewhere up here. So we're going to explore up this way and see what we can find. See if we can draw the fire from the encampment with this courser. I don't think that's going to work out. Yeah, we lost the cuirassier. Ooh, Guitarja is no longer thinking very well of us. She's now the second strongest military in the game. All right. Look at these really productive coast tiles here. It almost seems a shame to build a water park over one of those. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. How about a settler? I'm going to continue to send some settlers out to those islands that we've discovered. All right, got a harbor here. Go for a lighthouse. All right, so we can finish off Hull. There we go. And yes, we'll definitely keep that city. All right, so we'll see if our ironclads can come in here and take out an English ship or two. Looks like it'll just be one ship. And I think it's time to negotiate for peace. I have a feeling Birmingham is going to wish to join the Swedish Empire before too long. Okay, we might be in trouble here. We have a caravel, but these barbarians, when they gang up, can actually do a decent job against a caravel with that many ships. So it won't be the first one that we have lost in this series, if that happens. All right, she's offering way less gold per turn. I would think it was like 44 gold per turn before. I wonder if we can still get that. No. Yeah. Well, not really sure what's going on there. All right, our caravel is having a hard time up here. right, trade routes. Where do we want to go? Let's sort these by the amount of gold. Well, there we go. Go to Amsterdam. I'm not really using my gold as I could be, but that's all right. I figure maybe you all don't really want to sit there watching me click through menus, purchasing a bunch of stuff. I might do it at some point. I have here and there throughout the game, but 5,000 gold is pretty daunting to just go and spend. I guess I could just buy a handful of buildings and spend that down. All right. Take out another English ship. There we go. All right. I would like to end this war. It's funny that we have grievances against them, despite that we have taken so many of their cities. Okay, so we can get some gold per turn. And we can get some amber. I don't know that we really need... Well, we could use a niter. Sure. Let's see if we can get a decent amount of that. Not that much. All right, whatever. This is mostly about ending this war. Ah, there we go. So now they've got grievances against us. That makes sense. Now that we have their cities and didn't return them. All right, Birmingham. We'll have to figure out a way to get some more loyalty pressure cranking up there. We might get it just by virtue of our war weariness going down and our amenities going up. All right, so in an effort to, again, kind of explore more, we're going to send these privateers out this way.
Nederland floreert met elke zending die u ons stuurt.
Well, you've been great trading partners. You fine Dutch nation.
What I like about cities is that everything is king size. The beauty and the ugliness.
All right, in terms of policies, I don't think we need bonus resources right now. Let's get a little extra production. And what other peacetime policies can we adopt? Can certainly slot this policy out. Can get a pretty nice bonus from our trade routes here. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, Lord Nelson comes to join our side. England is probably upset about that. All right. We do not need any more military units at this point. Let's go for a settler here as well. And the ship is all healed up. Promoting to an ironclad sounds like a good idea. We will rest and repair here in the friendly seas of our ally, Hong Kong. Instantly builds a lighthouse and shipyard. You know, we just finished a harbor up here. We could get instant lighthouse and shipyard here. That seems like a good idea. And we can have another settler produced here. Oh, you know what? I think I just added that to the build queue versus replacing the lighthouse. There we go. And let's do the special great person transfer to another city option. There we go. Okay, we've almost lost this caravel. Okay, York is losing loyalty. Not a lot, not a lot. Okay, we're going to build our special tile improvement here as Sweden, the open air museum. There we go. It's very, wow, very culture rich tile. All right, so the world is starting to look upon us unfavorably due to our conquering ways. Man, the Fin of God is really in rough shape here. Need to find somewhere to heal up. Might just sail back to friendly shores. We'll just hold our military in place now that we've done what we set out to do in our war with England. Sail this ironclad up here to join the others. And let's build the lighthouse and shipyard here. There we go. Man, I've really been just surprised to see how effective caravels are in naval combat in this game. This privateer does not stand a chance, which just seems surprising. Okay, so Birmingham is now gaining loyalty. So we're going to have to do something about that. Why don't we... we can't build any districts here yet. Once we can build an entertainment district, that will be the goal. I can't believe this ship survived. Health, 1 of 100. Whew. All right, let's take a look at the quick deals. Okay, we can earn a lot of gold selling away some luxuries. And we can purchase a lot of luxuries to improve the happiness of our people. Oh, I thought we could coastal raid and get those tribal villages. Maybe we're just at a movement point. We'll see. Yeah, there we go. Or maybe I just didn't notice it last turn. There we go. 75 gold. That's pretty nice. And 50 gold bonus. I guess from the promotion. All right, so our amenities are still not great. I guess we're still dealing with war weariness. Maybe it takes a while to recover. All right, so York is back to positive loyalty. That's good to see. I guess why don't we get them a builder and improve some of the land around the city, help it to grow. Okay, we've lost a city-state. But first, the World Congress. Okay. Right, so the Nobel Prize in Literature has started, thanks to our civilization, Sweden, being in the game. All right, we got a settler here. I don't think we have any spies, or if we do, we don't have many. Go for a spy. Okay, we got the preserve here. Let's just buy the grove, and then let's check out. I'm gonna press Y on the keyboard, and yeah, we got some really nice tile yields thanks to the preserves here. I think we'll give one of those tiles to this city, since they're contributing with a preserve. All right, and let's buy a tile or two and build a harbor here. So I want to build the an entertainment complex here, but go for a bit more housing, although it doesn't really need it in this city. We'll let them build some walls. Okay, so we just lost Auckland, I believe. We'll go ahead and get them back. There we go. And you know, let's just get one more envoy there just to get up to 6. That way we get the extra bonus for in our city with the Chancery, which I believe is Göteborg. Keeping these two privateers relatively close to each other in case they have to deal with some barbarians. Okay, we're back to losing loyalty here in York. Let's see what just got pillaged. Oh, so I've got these ironclads here that are just standing by while buildings are getting pillaged. It's shameful. Shameful. All right, we got our industrial zone here. You know what? We'll just buy the workshop. Go for another spy. I have a feeling we're going to get targeted by some other civs with spies pretty soon. All right, so where do we want to found a city? We've got some oil over on this island. I think that's what we want to do. Let's get our ship over this way. That's all I needed to see was that oil. It's going to become important here later in the game. Oh, look at that. What is that, a meteor site? Yeah. And again, we're trying to get over into this zone here to see if the last civilization in the game is out there. The other possibility is that they're like landlocked somewhere down
Once you have tasted flight,
in that area of the map.
walk the
Down here. I think the only thing that makes me think that they're not is if I look at, say, if we look at Gilgamesh and who he knows, like he doesn't know the last remaining civilization. Indonesia does know this unmet player, so if Gilgamesh doesn't know them, I think they're probably not over here, but we'll see. Okay, Indonesia's definitely expanding overseas here. Ah, here we go. Nubia. Whoa. Nubia. Okay, they're doing all right. Oh my goodness. 229 science per turn, 2,000 military strength. They've just been kind of hiding out. Wow. That's kind of shocking. So their empire is just somewhere in here in this area, I guess. It's a decent amount of map, I guess, but surprised to not see any ships. Maybe they've just not built a navy. Wow. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Neat mid-game discovery. All right, got ourselves a spy. And another settler. Let's get someone to escort this settler. Also bring this ship over to help escort. Let's see, we could get a pretty nice campus over here. Let's do that. Purchase this tile right here. And the mountains combined with the reef makes for a pretty nice campus. Okay, so we can get an entertainment complex over here. It won't put a ton of pressure on Birmingham, but maybe it'll be enough. Let's use our spy. Maybe we'll eliminate that governor. Hello, Geneva. So Nubia has 13 cities. Yeah, doing quite well in this game. Let's see where they are in the tech tree. Okay, they're right up here with us in the modern era. And also tied for the lead in culture. No, I don't want to trade away any coal. You know, we should probably get embassies with other civs as well. Let's check out the deals. Oh yeah, that's a good deal. Okay, neighborhood. That was the plan over here. And I think we might be where we want to be to end this play session. Although let's get Auckland back under our control. But we've accomplished what we wanted to do. Well, for the most part. It would have been nice to get Birmingham. And I think we still might. Although it's going to be hard to get to another golden age. We'll see. See if that works out for us. But at this point, I think we're going to call the end of this game. The end of this play session, rather. We will be continuing to expand the English Empire in the next play session. With more settlers and more colonies on these islands. It was nice to finally figure out where Nubia was. Where Nubia is, rather. And we'll see how that plays into the rest of the game. They're definitely a top-tier competitor this time around. So thanks for watching. And yeah, tune in for the next episode of the Joy of Civ. I'll catch you next time.